under IS or Daesh is the most brutal and violent chapter and difficult chapter for not only for Christians but other non-Muslim minorities as well, mainly the Yazidis. But indeed the difficulties and the hard times they were existing even before IS. Actually, they started since the toppling of the ex-regime, former regime of Saddam, 2003, when the whole security system in Iraq collapsed, and there was a vacuum of power, vacuum of law, vacuum of order. So in every city of every town, the militias were taking the power in their hands. So since that time, the difficulties started. Our churches were being attacked even before IS. Our community were there to practice a systematic attacks to them in Basra, in Baghdad. So since that, starting 2003, 2004 till 2014, there was 10 years, 1 decade of attacks, which pushed Christians to take refuge in Nineveh Plain and in Kurdistan. However, with Daesh 2014, it became much more, because even this safe haven in Nineveh Plain was being taken by Daesh, and 120,000 of Christians in one overnight were pushed to displacement in Kurdistan. Christians had 2000 years positive and added value role, not only in Iraq but all over Middle East. The Eastern Church since 2000 years had been the bridge between West and East. The current Christian Islamic dialogue started in our countries more than 10 centuries ago. By that time in Baghdad, by that time Patriarch Timothy the Great with Caliphate al-Mahdi. So traditionally we had played a positive role. In recent centuries, mainly in the 19th and 20th century, we had a big added value to our communities and countries, mainly in issue of education, schooling, health care entities, hospitals, and in business, banking, etc. Now, our role is much more needed than before. Almost all they are building walls, the church and Christians can build bridges. We can bring the different components of our society, this very rich diversity of our society, which is now broken. Christians can be the bridge to bring this fabric together. So we are much more needed now and for future, not only for the interests of the church or Christians, but for the common interests of all our Iraqi community. Church had did a lot, and we are planning to, expected and we are requested to do more. A part of the material intervene. A part of the material where church had led the humanitarian support, material support for the displacement and now for the returnees. But a part of that, church had been and is requested to be hosting, organizing and calling for the different position, the different political and decision makers to take in consideration and come in a collective effort for the survival of the Iraqi community, not to act and react in terms of party lines, but church is more accepted by all partners to be a bridge between all of them. And this is the church is taking, but you know, we are speaking about a long process. A long process, it needs more time. But church is on board of that process, and it took the initiative in many cases here with the church in Iraq.